Hey everyone. I just decided to make a video kind of spontaneously. I actually haven't made a video in a while, and that's because this fall and beginning of this winter up until now, I've been in really kind of a dark place. A bit of a nervous system overload. So I've done whatever I can to eliminate things and just become more contained. But the fact that I'm making a video today is a good sign. And starting to come out of that, starting to feel better, starting to have more hope. So I decided to make this video sitting out on my back porch where the idea was conceived, and I decided to film it with the sun setting behind me. And so what you see is Mingus Mountain in Arizona, near Cottonwood, Arizona, in the background. It's a little hazy, and the sunbeams are shining through, so I'm not sure how well you might be able to see the mountain line, but it's there. And the ridge line, I should say. And so one of the thoughts I was having is that I just wanted to affirm my home. I'm sitting in my backyard, and I'm near Sedona, Arizona, just outside, 20-minute drive into Sedona, and where I've lived for about 20 years. Um, and so I bought this home here. It's been almost 2 years now. I've been here just outside of Sedona. I can see the Sedona Red Rocks from the north side of my home, which is the front side. And you can see them in the distance, but I just really do want to take an opportunity to have gratitude and appreciation for my home. I just really love being here, and I'm out in the desert here in Arizona, and it's very quiet. Um, you know, desert sounds, coyotes at night, um, different things like that, of course, but it's just the quiet and peace that I experience here is really what I've wanted my entire life. So this is like a dream come true for me to have this space, this home to live in. And I believe it's actually prompting me to, since I moved in here, though, hasn't been easy. It's been challenging um, because I think it's prompted me to um, take a deeper dive into my soul, myself, my deepest self. And I think it's inviting me to, I mean, it was a big change from my previous, living situation. Um, and I've always rented and like lived in apartments or whatever. And so I think that not only was it like a physical change, my outer world, a real upgrade, but I think there are some internal aspects to it that have been affecting me as well, and in a very profound way. It's calling out my myself, my most authentic self, to bring that to the surface in a deeper way that I've never had the opportunity to do before. And so, um, to be honest, I am putting a lot of faith in that process because um, my it has challenged my whole sense of identity and who I am, and so I have to believe. I have to believe that there is a reason for it, a more profound reason, and I am becoming something. And the image of the caterpillar and going into a chrysalis stage has been implied many times, and if so, I've been in a chrysalis stage for um, about a year or so. So it's been um, it's been a long and deep transformative time for me. And I believe I'm just starting to come out and maybe starting to grow a few wings. I had, because I've been spending a lot of time alone internally, and kind of like the chrysalis going through its moting. No, I don't know if moting is the right word, but going through its chrysalis stage. It's eternal. The internal part of it returns to slush, and all the DNA gets scrambled and then reassembled. And then there are these things called imaginal cells, which train the DNA to become, um, something new, to take on a new structure. So um, I think I'm just in the beginning of that process with a few imaginal cells and only just beginning to become whatever my new um, manifestation, my new evolved self is going to be. So um, that's where I am. So I'm glad to actually make this video and explain and make this explanation to people. So, um, so the and it's a very real process for me. I mean, it's and I've been through it before. It's just like some other force comes in, it takes over your life, and you go through a cycle of death and rebirth. And that happens many times in our life cycle, um, in our lifespan. So, um, but this is one of the more profound experiences I've ever had in life. This time of my life, actually. So, anyway, I'm here. I love my house. I love my home. These things I can affirm. And I'm so grateful to be here. And, um, uh, the future, had some uncertainty to it uh, more recently. And in terms of, I hear people, um, in the world, we want to manifest money. That's one of the things I want to talk about, I guess, I was thinking about earlier. And, so the very basic question is, when you think about that, and I used to be like, oh, I want, $1 billion. And then the other day, I thought, no, I don't think I do want $1 billion because I think that would just complicate my life unnecessarily. But, some other number might be healthy. But um, but what I'm thinking is, you know, we don't really, I have manifested, obviously I bought the house. That was a manifestation, and I had some real success at my work as a real estate agent, and so um, um, so why do we want to manifest money? That's the question. In the past, I think I've done it by imagining it, seeing it, making it happen. And but I think in a way, sometimes there can be that can happen, and then maybe um, it works, and then there's something more challenging about that, and that the question is why do you want to make money? um, Now I did have this very specific goal of wanting to own a home, and so perhaps that was a good goal. But um, when we want to make money, really, I think what we want is to be at peace. We want to have peace in our lives, and we just see all these different things that could like maybe be easily solved with money. But if we really focus on um, what we want, this is, how I'm beginning to formulate my reality now is um, a peace centric, um, authenticity centric way of being. And I think that has value. So I don't know what form this is going to take, but let's just say this is some of the framework in the imaginal cells that are reorganizing my DNA right now. So a deeper authenticity, perhaps. Um, does the butterfly manifest as being the deeper authentic part of of the caterpillar? No, they're probably both equally authentic when they are themselves, and they're in each stage. But anyway, I think that's my message for today. That's what I wanted to share. Um, I feel vulnerable, like I'm, um, you know, vulnerable sharing my thoughts and what people might think of them. Or, oh well, that's who I am and where I'm coming from. So these days, just it's a beautiful day. The sky is, at least in this direction, is perfectly blue. It's a little hazy over towards the mountains, but wow, it's wonderful, wonderful, very peaceful, quiet out here, and I'm just enjoying being here. The cat is with me. No, she was over there, but she comes and sees me in the afternoons and sits on the porch with me. She's a, yeah, neighborhood cat. She has lots of homes she visits. But all right, if you've made it this far in the video and watched me, I do appreciate it. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Gonna say namaste.